Hey everyone, this episode is just gonna be me. I figured I would record in the car so I could have some peace and quiet without any distractions. I've gone back and forth sharing this because mental health is personal, and once you say it out loud, you don't get to really take it back. So I want to get started. I'm just trying to adjust my phone. Anyways, this subject really matters to me. I live with severe anxiety, bipolar disorder, depression, OCD, PTSD, and ADHD. And that sounds like a lot when you list it out, and honestly, sometimes it's a lot to live with. And that's not a list for sympathy, it's just my reality. I'm still a wife, I'm still a mom, I still laugh, love, show up, but I also carry things people don't see. And today, I want to talk about that honestly. Let's see. This is hard for me to talk about, so just bear with me. I think mental health online gets watered down. It gets turned into quotes, trends, advice that sounds good but doesn't really help. People say like, just breathe, stay positive, everything happens for a reason. But for a lot of us, it's not that simple. I wanted to do this episode for people who feel like they're too much. And for people who seem fine on the outside, but are barely holding it together on the inside. This isn't trying to inspire anyone. It's about just telling the truth. What this feels like for me, it's constantly having to deal with my own mind. I wake up and the first thing I notice is how I feel. Am I calm? Am I anxious? Am I overwhelmed? Some days I look fine, but my insides, my thoughts are loud and they're non-stop. Like I said, I tend to overthink conversations. I worry about things that haven't happened yet. I need reassurance, but then I feel bad for needing it. Sometimes I'm just exhausted before the day even begins. There are days when my emotions feel way too big, and then there's days when I kind of feel numb instead. I get overwhelmed easily by noise, stress, too much happening at once. Simple things can feel like a lot, and then I beat myself up for that. It's tiring living in your own head all the time. And the hardest part is that most of this is invisible. People don't see this. People don't see how mentally draining it can be just to get through the day. How much thinking goes into everything. The guilt that comes with canceling plans. The fear of being misunderstood. The pressure seems normal or easy to be around. Mental illness doesn't always look messy or dramatic. Sometimes it looks quiet. Sometimes it looks like smiling and pushing through. But I want to be honest, I do take medications, and medication is a big part of how I function and stay stable. I also go to therapy. I've learned I need to slow down. When I need support, and I need rest. I've learned that taking care of my mental health doesn't make me weak. It keeps me here. None of this makes everything disappear, but it helps keep me going. And for those of you listening and taking all this in, I want you to hear this. You're not dramatic. You're not weak. And you're not broken. So do not let anyone make you feel that way. Struggling doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're human. You deserve support even on days when you're okay. But keep this in mind. If you guys do need help, there are people you can reach out to. And I'll list support and resources in the comments and descriptions below. But don't try to carry everything alone, because you do have options. I'm sharing this because mental health shouldn't be something we whisper about. It's a part of my story. Not all of it, just enough to remind someone that they're not alone. Thank you guys so much for listening, and thank you for being here. I'm Brittany, and this is Filling in the Blanks.